Riff Stop.
Welcome back. This is episode 2 of the Riff Stop podcast with Rob and Jake. We back quick. Came up real quick in the past week. You know what I'm saying? We got our first sponsor in this bitch. We're gonna do the ad read in a little bit. Y'all gonna dig that, I think. You know what I'm saying?
Gonna hook you guys up. Make sure you use the sponsor code.
Yeah. We got some lighting too. We got some more lights, so it should be a little brighter, a little more crisp for you.
My skin is probably much more pale.
Nah.
I think it is.
Same.
I could tell.
Nah.
When you're white, you notice. You do. You go out in the sun for like a day, and you're like, "Fuck yeah!" Seriously. So when I looked up at the screen, I was like, "Holy shit!" I was like, "Damn!" But it does look more crisp.
Yeah.
I will give you that.
Be all right. Oh fuck. Yeah, we got a sponsor. We got some more lights. So we had these lights before, but we just started using them.
They look good. Yeah, the
back.
studio's slowly becoming, one of a kind.
Studio.
Yeah, an actual studio.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah. It's great.
So let's start with the good shit. Nintendo announced the Switch 2.
Oh yeah, finally after it was leaked 100 times.
Yeah, but it's like official now.
Yeah. Did you see all that stuff about it being leaked and like why it was leaked before?
No, I ain't see like the why it was leaked.
Basically, they sent out a bunch of test systems, not, real. I don't think they worked, but, just a model of the system. So all these companies, third-party companies, could make
the
accessories and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And they didn't put out a non-disclosure type thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they're like, hey, we're going to announce it soon. Just, all right.
Yeah, they thought people was just going to sit on it without an NDA.
And all these shows were coming up, like electronic, games, or whatever the fuck
CES or whatever.
Shit like that. Yeah. And, like, they want
NES at CES.
These third-party companies want to show off their accessories.
Yeah.
And,
So they didn't wait.
Yeah, they were just like, fuck it, we're just going to show it off. And that's how it all got leaked, and
I mean, that makes
pretty
sense,
much everybody knew what it was already.
That's why NDAs exist. Why would you not, like...
I had no idea.
I don't know, that same shit be happening with Apple, though. Like, the case makers usually leak the actual design of the iPhone, like reverse engineer it from the case.
Yeah. Like,
how the phone will look, so... I don't know, but...
Yeah, I mean... Who knows?
It ain't gonna have GTA 6, so fuck it.
Yeah, I mean...
That's the only game I care about.
Did you imagine how it would look on there? Like, did you see Mortal Kombat, the newest one on the Switch?
Nah. I wouldn't even think they put Mortal Kombat on the Switch. Does it have blood?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I remember the Super Nintendo Mortal Kombat.
They had that shit turned off, right?
There was no blood code. Like, Sega had a blood code, so by default, you'd be, like, punching them and be, like, green sweat or something flying off of them.
Green sweat.
Yeah, it was like that was on one. I think that was the Super version. It was green sweat. I forgot what it was on Sega, or maybe just nothing came out on Sega until you put the blood code in. But there was no blood code on Super Nintendo.
Which game are we talking? Just the original.
The original Mortal Kombat. That was the only one that had a blood code.
Oh, okay.
The rest of them was just regular. But the first Mortal Kombat,
you had to punch in a blood code to get the blood effects.
ABACABB.
You wanted that gore from it at a young age.
It would totally change the fatalities and everything.
Well, fucking A. Yeah.
Like,
I'm not blaming you.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, yeah, you were a little fucked up at a young age. You wanted that blood.
That was the game.
How old were you when that game came out?
Mortal Kombat probably came out like 95. I was 10.
I thought you were 30 by then.
No.
You were 10? Okay.
Yeah.
And, like, you think it's like... just as like a parent, raising an older kid's getting older, and letting them watch movies.
Shit is
TV
way
shows.
worse now.
Yeah, but my kid's still kind of innocent,
Yeah.
Even though he's
not 10.
No,
I wouldn't have been able to play that shit at 5.
No, but when did you start playing it? Like other shit, like GTA. Oh, you never played
GTA
until... That's right.
The first GTA I played was top down.
That's true. I keep forgetting. There's a little bit of a gap between us.
Yeah, like that shit. There were no games like that when I was a kid. Like, Mortal Kombat was the first game. I think Mortal Kombat is the reason for the M rating for video games. I'm pretty sure it was the first. I think it's the reason for ratings on video games, period.
You should.
I don't think that shit
Google.
existed before Mortal Kombat.
Because actually, I'm actually interested to know what the first M-rated game was, because going as far back as I could tell playing games. I started on the Nintendo playing Mario, and like I don't even remember there being a PG rating on it. It was just Mario, So I wonder, like, what about Doom? You had Doom. What came out first, Doom or Mortal Kombat?
I never played Doom.
Doom.
Oh,
Look
yeah,
at that.
Doom in
I
94.
called it right before you pulled it up.
Yeah.
So yeah, exactly. So I feel like, other than Doom, what else was there? Doom, Mortal Kombat, and maybe 007. Could you give that an M rating? I don't know. GoldenEye.
I don't think GoldenEye had an M rating. It wasn't like super gory.
It wasn't, but there was guns.
It was
So
guns,
I
but
feel
like
you
it would the mature rating would be for like, cause it was guns in Metroid and all them old games.
Yeah,
the side scrollers and shit. It was
that's
for about
true.
the blood and shit. It wasn't about the violence.
Violence, yeah.
Yeah. 'Cause violence, we was just coming out of the 80s. Every movie that came out in the 80s was a fucking action movie. Like, literally.
That's kind of how we are now. Have you noticed that? There's
No.
like no comedy movies.
There's no comedy movies. Everything is fucking superhero now.
Action. That's I mean,
Superhero or horror. You hit
a
like
lot of horror.
you hit like September through October. You get like a good 8 to 10 brand new horror movies.
Sometimes it's just stupid.
And that's
It's
just
like,
the theater shit.
not,
Like,
I won't even say stupid. I should say like just they come up with like the
No, it's the
weirdest
dumbest-
ideas,
the like
and
the
they'll
horror
pull you in
movies.
if you let them.
Horror movies are like hacky comedians. Like, it's just a shitty premise.
Yeah.
like,
And it never
horrible
fills out. It
execution.
never fills
Yeah.
out. Yes, that
Yeah.
fucking Lamb movie from A24.
The what movie?
Fuck that. It was a Lamb movie. I think it was called Lamb.
Oh, about that weird, like, it wasn't like a horror movie. It was just some weird shit.
I don't
like
know
a
what
child
the fuck it
that
was
was
supposed
like a lamb or
to
something.
be. In like a Swedish
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
farmhouse.
I was like heard about it, but
Dude,
that's not a horror movie. I'm talking about like
so boring.
shit like Terrifier. You seen Terrifier?
I've seen clips because it's
That was
just
a good movie. It was funny. It was like not.
I
Fun.
heard
it was funny and it was good. It was a good horror movie.
the gore I see is over the top.
It's not about the gore. It's about him. That clown Art. He just be
kind of a
wildin'.
fucking goofball.
Cause he always like basically like you'll see him just doing some weird shit. He'd be like, you like just be you. I don't know what to have. Just say like you walk into this convenience store or something, or you walk into this warehouse, cause you was just coming from somewhere. And you'll see this motherfucker riding around in a circle on a tricycle, like just some weird shit, like riding around slow in a circle, like just dumb shit. Like he just be doing shit.
I've
He'll
seen
start
like
laughing.
the flower glasses and
He
like
goofy,
and
man.
shit like that.
Yeah, he be wildin'.
Yeah,
Like,
but those scenes are
Smile was
fucked.
stupid. That was a stupid scary movie.
Smile.
Yeah, I think it's called Smile, where they got that super evil grin. It's like,
Okay,
yeah.
and it's just
The part
making
two
other
just
people
came out.
smile or some
Yeah,
shit,
it's like
and it's like a
some
curse
contagious
or
type
some.
killing. Yeah, it's stupid as fuck.
Yeah, like that. And did you? Shit, I'm drawing a blank. There was another horror movie I watched that just came out recently that I was like
I ain't seen no
actually
recent ones.
kind of impressed by. It wasn't even a horror movie. It was more of like a psychological thriller, and it was I heard about it on a podcast, and I immediately watched it because they were like hyping it up so much. I think it was Speak No Evil. Or
Oh, is that the? It's like two versions of it.
American and European.
Yeah.
I watched the whatever the
original?
Dutch, I think. Yes.
Yeah.
And did you watch
Is
it?
that the one with the more fucked up ending?
Yes. You watched it?
No, I didn't
Oh.
watch it. I heard about. I listened to the same podcast as you
Okay,
recommended.
so you know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Okay. So all right. Well,
The
I didn't think you'd
bodega
remember.
cat.
It was an old episode. Yes, it was an older episode. But I mean,
They actually brought it up in like 2 episodes. I'm pretty sure.
when it's a good rec,
Like,
I'm like, all right,
yeah.
I gotta check this
I
one
think
out.
he-
That these guys
I think
are
it
recommending.
came up as a rec on an episode with just them two, but then it came up again when they had a guest.
Recently, I feel
Yeah.
like too. Yeah, that's funny you remember, dude, because I heard that and I was like, I'll check that out.
Yeah.
And then I was like, whoa,
'Cause that
okay.
did sound interesting when they were talking about it. Some of the movies they mentioned, I'm like, I'm not a movie guy, but like that sounded crazy. Like, yeah, I
I'm
watched.
kind of
it.
the
Like,
same way. And when they mentioned that one, I was like, okay. There was actually 2 movies I've watched off of their recommendations already,
That's
and they were
dope.
both great movies. And I feel like the first
Yeah, I
one
feel
was,
like
a little older.
Sam, well, both of them is like movie guys, but like I feel like Sam
Sam's
is
kind
more.
of like a
I feel like
critic more.
Mark know comedies, like Sam know all genres.
that
Like he
shit, yeah.
watched everything.
And it's good stuff too.
Yeah, yeah.
Both of those movies he recommended were great. And like the Speak No Evil one, there, Hear No Evil. I think it's Speak No Evil.
Evil.
That shit was fucked. What they were saying, I don't really get like triggered, and it's not triggering really, but like it does make you think, and then like it kind of sticks with you.
Yeah.
Like the day after, you're like, Jesus Christ, and it's not like I won't spoil it, but it's not like forcibly happening to the people.
Yeah, I
It's
heard.
almost like
Yeah.
they're just kind of letting it happen for some reason, and it's like, it's I don't want to like ruin it, but you should, if you're not queasy to that kind of stuff, you should watch it.
I'll watch it one day. I don't really watch movies like that. Like,
It's cool.
last movie I saw was Let's Start a Cult.
Which was with
Stav's movie.
I wanted to see that in theaters. Did you go in theaters
Yeah.
to see it?
It was me and one other person in that motherfucker.
That's fucking funny.
Yeah.
Well, and that's why they don't make fucking comedy movies. Because no one's in the fucking theater, you know what I mean? And
I don't think
that's a
it's
great
that.
guy to make a movie.
I think it's just like, because it was like an independent studio, so it didn't get like a huge promotional budget.
Yeah, it
That's
probably
the
didn't have a
thing.
long
And
theater
it's
run
like-
either. It was probably only in
Yeah,
theaters.
it was
for
like
a fucking
limited
week or
theater,
two.
like select
Yeah.
theaters and shit. So it was like, but yeah.
How was it?
It was good. It was funny.
You laugh like throughout it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool plot. Like it wasn't nothing special. It was just a regular comedy. That's what he said. Like I wanted to make it just a dumb comedy. Like I
Oh,
don't,
yeah.
you don't, I don't want you to like learn nothing when you walk out of the movie theater.
Like you
like,
were
just-
satisfied by the end of it?
Yeah.
Yeah, shit, I should watch it. I should
Yeah,
give it a
it's on
watch.
streaming. And you can rent it now, like through like Amazon or whatever.
Oh shit, maybe
But
yeah.
I know
maybe
he
I'll
said
watch
it'll
it
be on
there.
Hulu soon, like just regular. So you won't have to like pay
Maybe,
extra. I guess.
maybe
I don't
I'll support him.
know. Yeah,
But yeah, I wanted to see that one. That looked like a good one.
yeah, that was funny. Like, have you ever seen This Is the End?
Yes, I love that movie.
Bruh, I saw
So
that
funny.
movie in the theater with my dad and sister.
That's
That
got to be
shit was-
awkward.
No, I mean it was.
What about
like
the part when they're talking about
end-
jerking off on the fucking paper?
No,
on
fuck
the,
that part. The devil's dick was swinging around at the end. Like that was.
That was a
kinda
little much,
awkward,
yeah.
Like, with no, like, because it was a theater full of like that's the thing that make comedies so great. When it's like a theater full of people. Like I remember
Laughing,
seeing. Yeah,
yeah.
I remember seeing a Scary Movie 1 and 2 in theaters. Like that shit was a different experience, bro. Like
See, like, why are those movies now? They're making them still. Like they'll make a new one of those types of movies, and it's just not. It's
Not
not
really,
the
though.
thing. It's not
It's
the same
just-
thing.
Scary
They're
Movie
making
just now
another
coming
one.
back.
Yeah,
but it's
like-
been gone for like a decade.
but they've made other movies kind of like other movies have come back,
Yeah.
come back, and it's just not as. It's not the same. You know what I mean?
Because they're not getting the budgets. They probably turn down a lot of scripts. They going with safe shit. They
Dude,
not
Oh yeah, that's been kind
like
of
Scary Movie was not safe. Like when that shit came, like that movie probably couldn't come out now.
I don't know, dude. I think America's kind of coming back. I see.
Yeah, a little
I
bit,
seen
like-
an article that like the word I
With
think
the cancel culture shit. Like
I think
just-
the word like was like said on Twitter on social media like over like 2 point something million times. Not I don't know if that's like a good thing. I don't know, but it's like less cancel culture.
yeah,
you know, it's
that
like
shit is corny, man.
yeah. I don't, it's,
The whole like the world got corny when everybody was held to the standard of political correctness. Only politicians should have to be politically correct. Like and
or
shit, they don't even
political.
do that
Yeah, it's in
now.
the fucking word, or in the phrase.
They're
Political.
not even that now. Like,
They're not.
Like-
I mean, look at fucking our president.
Yeah, like,
He's
shit.
awesome.
why
but
the fuck do I have to be PC? Like,
Yeah, fucking A. Dude, I mean, I never understood that shit. Like, it's.
I remember at the old job, I called you Jewish one day because you said some cheap shit.
And did somebody get offended?
Two dudes from another department just gave me the most like
Dirtiest stare.
not a dirty stare, but they just like
I know who it was.
I forgot their names, but yeah,
His last name was Jewish, so I know it was
Oh,
who
okay,
the guy
yeah.
was for sure.
yeah.
Was it a salesman?
I forgot what department they was in. No, I don't think it was a sales.
Oh,
I
it's
don't
not-
know.
It may not have been the guy I'm thinking of.
I don't know. It was they just looked at me like I was the scum of the earth. Not even the scum of. They just like I don't know. It was just weird. Like I was clearly making a joke. Like I don't know. That shit different. I grew up in a different time. Like and that was like my first real corporate job.
Jew shit though is always tight. Tight is like a tight topic, and those type is in like workplaces
Yeah,
and
no,
like any
yeah.
place like that.
Like,
I mean,
that
like
shit,
you know,
working at my job now. You can cuss at your fucking supervisor. Not,
what?
Like,
Yeah.
not on no like fuck you type shit. Which you probably could say fuck you, honestly. As long as you don't say it like too aggressively, you ain't gonna get in trouble. They might
Damn.
say fuck you back. Like and they gonna be like,
That's kind of crazy. You must be working like a warehouse type vibe, right?
yeah.
Because I know a guy like I'll talk on the phone with like Bonzo, and we'll just be chatting and stuff, and his manager will be like, "What are you doing?" Like get back to work, he'll be like, dude, I'm on the fucking phone right now. And he'll be like, I'm like, dude, that's your fucking like boss? And he's like, yeah, he's fucking, he just interrupted me. I'm like, what the fuck, dude? And like, you
Yeah,
wonder
no,
why you like
I
hate
can't
your
do
job.
that.
This is crazy. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't get away with that.
But like
I mean,
everybody there,
I could tell my supervisor like give me a. I couldn't be like, hold the fuck on the fucking phone.
that's how they talk to each other though. So I think that maybe he's just like one of them guys who's like cool with it or whatever. You know, I don't know.
Yeah, that shit. That's definitely a whole different like culture between blue collar and white collar jobs.
Oh yeah. I living both, I fucking don't think I can
Like
ever do the white collar shit again,
man,
dude.
that shit suck. The IT dude trolled me so hard when I first started there.
Who?
The ginger dude that used to be the head of IT, kind of short. I forgot his name.
Damn.
Mike, something. Mike, maybe.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think I remember him.
He was ginger.
Yeah, I'm surprised that I don't remember. So there probably wasn't that many ginger dudes there.
No, I don't think it was.
Like full ginger, like pale skin, freckles, and
Yeah. But he
No
wasn't there
chair,
long.
yeah.
Like y'all might have not had no overlap. 'Cause he wasn't there that long
oh, okay.
after I started. So, because you started after me, so it might have been like
How
right
long after?
I don't remember, but
Human verification's not that long, right?
huh?
You weren't in verifications too long before you moved to
Yeah, I
to
was.
relations. Like what, a year?
I think a year and a half.
Yeah. So and I was only in verifications for a year before I moved.
I'm talking about before you came to the company. I was there before you.
Yeah, I'm asking
I'm
for how
saying
long.
I think he
Oh.
left before you might have got there. He might have left before you got
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't remember.
there. But I
any
called.
ginger guy.
I said something was retarded or called somebody retarded. And he was like, "Hey man, my brother is mentally challenged, and I would appreciate it if you like."
Whoa.
But he just started laughing. It was like, "Nah."
Oh, that's
Bruh.
awesome. That guy's awesome. That's cool.
I was like, "Bruh."
That's fucking funny, dude. That guy's cool. I like this guy. Fuck, I'm sad now that I never got to meet him. Shit.
Oh shit! Yeah, I was shook. Like, oh fuck,
That's funny, dude. Fuck. That would have been a tense ass situation too.
man.
Fuck
I was
me.
just standing there, like, I can't even know what to say. Like, oh shit!
Fucking A.
Yeah, he got me with that.
I hate to throw it back to the movies and the TV shows real quick, but I wanted to ask you this when we were on the topic. There's a TV show I've been watching, and the whole idea behind it's kind of cool, and I wanted to know if you would do it. It's called Severance. Have you heard of it?
Hey, I'm hip to Severance.
You watched it already?
I ain't watch it. I'm hip to it though.
Okay, so you know the idea.
I
Like
forgot a little bit.
basically, you're a different person, not a different
Oh, at work.
person, but you don't remember your
Yeah,
your
it's two different
personal life.
lives,
You don't remember
yeah.
your work life. So yeah, so like when say you clock into work and you clock out, almost seems like instantaneous
Yeah,
to your work self. It's like you're walking in and walking out, basically.
yeah.
Same for your outside self. Would you want that, or would that be weird
That's
to you?
fucking weird.
It is weird, but like think about it.
No.
You don't have to fucking worry about half the shit you stress about normally. And you're just kind of got like a clean plate to just be efficient and do your shit at work.
Man, fuck that.
Why?
I gotta deal with my shit in my personal life. I gotta deal with my shit while I'm on the clock. Fuck that. What the fuck? No, I'm not about to just deal with that shit at home.
But imagine if you could turn it
I'm about
off.
to take it out on y'all. I'm gonna
Imagine
slack
if-
today because I don't fucking feel like working.
What if you could do Severance when you are doing comedy? Like if you wanted to like be able to go on stage.
So you're not gonna remember none of your personal life for stories and
Oh
shit?
shit, that wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Never mind.
That would suck.
Stupid
Yeah.
question.
That was horrible. Like that would, that's the worst. That would be the worst.
That
time
would
to
be
do
horrible
it.
for
Like,
comedy. Yeah,
yeah.
fuck. But what if like for your mundane job that you hate though? You never have to remember it in your regular life.
Yeah, but no, fuck that. I want to take my home stress to work. Cause I don't really have work stress, so I just do the opposite.
Okay.
Like white collar people, they take their work stress home.
True.
I want to take my home stress to work. You know what I'm saying?
You want to
Like,
get paid to be stressed.
yeah, like,
I get it.
and like if I'm in a good mood, I'm more productive. So if
That's
I'm
what
in
I'm
a
trying to
bad
say,
mood,
dude,
Let
like-
me give some of this bad mood out at work, slacking a little bit, then I can come home and be more productive because I'll be in a better mood because I just slacked off at work to get the bad mood out. You know what I'm saying?
It makes sense when you're thinking about your real life being outside of work. You know what I mean? Like you know, like not you're trying to pursue something else.
Yeah.
That's kind of how I think of a job, honestly. You know, I've always kind of thought of work as like something you do to just pay the bills. Some people think of that as like their lifestyle. That's what they do.
I mean, yeah,
They
depending on
go by that guy. I'm the fucking
it depends on what you
furnace
do.
repair guy,
I
dude.
don't think too many like blue collar. I feel like that's some like either tech bro or like stock
Life insurance salesman
like
type shit.
salesmen, tech traders, like Wall Street type dudes.
That is like their entire existence almost. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? And like
they be like, that's all they fucking talk about.
yeah, and like you're doing it all the time. Even when you're not doing it, you're hanging out with the guys that you're doing it with.
Yeah,
And
they
then
just
you're
be talking about that.
yeah, I don't know.
I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah, I've always looked at it as just like an avenue to hopefully get money to help me pursue or pay for things while I do other things.
Yeah,
You
but
know what I
everybody
mean?
ain't got like the creative itch or like no, you know what I'm saying, no hobby or like some people just work and watch TV.
Yeah, yeah. I did that for a spell of time, you know. Like there was a good amount of time where I just like I think when Amber was pregnant was the time I did it the most, dude. I literally just would fucking come home. We'd order like fucking Olive Garden pasta to the house or something and just fucking sit. And I gained like 40 pounds, dude.
Oh, let's get her pregnant again.
You're funny, and maybe that'll work. But this is before I had IBS,
Oh,
so I
okay.
didn't have to worry about like what I was eating or whatever. But
All right.
so yeah, dude, I got so big, and like we would just sit there and I'd work, come home, maybe smoke a fat bowl, eat a bunch of pasta, watch a fucking TV show, and then go to bed. And that was like my whole fucking life, and I was content with it, which is kind of the scary part, is that you just get content doing something
I
like
mean,
that.
it's okay for like periods of time.
Periods of time, sure, but some people,
Like some
being
people just
content will just,
yeah. But I
oh,
mean,
this is good enough. You know
they
what I mean?
everybody ain't got something to strive for. If you don't have nothing to strive for, then you just
For a while, I really didn't, honestly. I kind of get it. I mean, but I don't know. It's weird, dude. It's weird growing up a little bit. You know what I mean? Like being like a kid who played video games all the fucking time, and just like I would consider myself a gamer. I just don't play them as much as I used to. You know, like a new game comes out, yeah, I'll buy it, and me and my friends will play it for like a day or two.
games suck now.
I mean, that's kind of the sad truth too.
Like it's too much of the same. There's too many fucking shooters. Like shooters is like
They're not even like unique anymore.
that's what I'm saying. It's too like they done everything with shooters. Like it's nothing else you can do. You done fucking you can build shit while you're shooting. You can fucking skydive while you're shooting. You
Now
can
you can be
swim while
Nicki
you're shooting.
Minaj shooting fucking
shit is
soldiers, and
dumb, man.
I agree, man. It's like so. It's all become a money grab, and like let's
It's either
please the
shooters,
fans, with I don't know.
it's first person shooters or long ass fucking detailed ass RPGs that ain't nobody got fucking time to finish as an adult.
Yeah, unless you don't got really anything. That's the thing. Some people wake up, go to work, come home, and just don't have kids or
Just
family.
game
Just play.
for 8 hours.
That's it. And dude, I'll tell you
Fuck
what.
that.
I'll tell you what. If I didn't have kids or a girlfriend, and I could just wake up and come home and play video games, I think I could be happy doing that. Like if I had bros to play with every day, and I'm drinking beers, I'm smoking weed, and I'm just fucking playing games all the fucking time.
That shit would get old.
It has gotten to me old now because like I feel like there's other stuff I just want to do, and like I got
The only
I
game
wanna hang
that's
out with the
that
kids or, whatever.
engaging. There's one game that's that engaging.
Let me hear it.
And it's been out for like 12, 13 fucking years now.
Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm patiently awaiting Grand Theft Auto 6 so I can throw 3 months of my life away.
You're gonna be mad at me. I downloaded 5 the other day and played it for a little bit.
Why?
I know. I don't want to give them a reason to think that more people are playing it
Are
still.
you that bored? Like,
Well, no. Somebody asked me. They were like, "Hey, dude, I, kind of want to drive around, dick around, fuck around," and it was fun. We drove around, got in a helicopter. We were playing on mouse and keyboard. He doesn't know how to fucking
Oh my
fly. You're
God.
flying into a building. You jump out. You don't have a parachute. You just splats on the fucking ground.
mouse and keyboard.
Yeah,
That shit should be illegal.
I don't know why I try to play
That's
everything.
not how you play video games.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not,
If
man.
you're on a shooter though, yes. If you're playing like a fighter, definitely controller. Even GTA, I guess you could use a controller, but if you're shooting,
That shit
dude,
with the shooter is trash. It's cheating.
what do you mean?
Cause aiming would be more like using the damn stick in real life. Ain't nobody just perfect pop, pop, pop. My super fast mouse. Pop, 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 pop. No. It's not real.
No, you got a point there.
That shit is corny.
But it's also the most efficient way, though.
But it's corny.
You're gonna be better than the guy on the controller usually.
It's corny. It's corny.
Why is it corny?
It looks corny. Have you ever seen somebody like you can't look cool using a mouse and keyboard?
Shit, dude.
It's not possible.
I always thought Amber thought I was looking awesome. Sitting there fucking playing, clicking on the keys, click, 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 click.
Yeah, ain't nothing cool about that.
No, definitely not.
And then when you get mad, like back in the day, we used to throw our controllers when we got mad. You can't throw the damn keyboard when it's connected to the computer.
Dude, have you seen the rage videos of some of these kids fucking playing like CS:GO or Fortnite or Apex? They'll fucking rage and they'll pick the shit up and they'll slam it. Fuck, keys are flying everywhere.
Boogie videos. Boogie, the
Oh,
fat dude.
the big angry rager.
Yeah, I forgot his character's name, but that was like his channel name.
Yeah, he's up to some weird stuff
Yeah,
nowadays.
yeah.
But yeah, his old videos were funny. I think he was definitely putting on a little bit.
Yeah, he was acting
yeah.
for sure. Yeah. He was like breaking tables and shit, like just throwing complete tantrums. Like,
I remember watching him run over his Xbox with like his SUV, and I was like a kid when I watched, not a kid, but like, you know, like 13 or 14, and I was like, dude, that's your Xbox, bro. Like, holy fuck.
That video probably got him enough money for like 10 Xboxes at least.
And can you believe that, like, back then, that's all you had to do is, like, run your Xbox over? And that's, like, now anybody could do that and be like, yeah, nice move, dipshit.
Yeah.
Like, way to waste your fucking hard-earned money is what every comment's going to be.
Yeah.
So, you know, I don't know. Fucking stupid. But, yeah, maybe the Switch will be cool. No.
Yeah, no. They can keep that shit. Nintendo, I wish they would make a system for adults.
I mean, yeah, there ain't. Well, they actually started allowing hentai games on the Switch. So
If GTA 6 not going to be on it, it don't exist to me.
Well, it's not going to be on a PC. Did you know that at first? It's only going to be on
it's never
consoles?
been on PCs at first.
Well, you'd think in 2025 that it would at least be on
It's
PC.
a totally different development process.
Yeah, but have a
They're not
fucking
gonna-
team working on that while you're working on the
we
console.
ain't got time for that shit. We've been waiting fucking
It's been
13
years.
Exactly.
They started
Put
too late.
everybody on the console version. I will buy a PS5.
They
Fuck
started
my PC
too late,
right
dude.
now.
They started too late.
Yeah, they did. They should never
That's
made
all
Red
it
Dead
is.
Redemption 2.
Whoa! You're talking to a guy who has over like 300 hours in that game, you know.
It's riding around on horses.
That's not all you fucking do. And listen, I don't want to nerd the fuck out, dude, on this pod and waste 30 minutes of our time
Yeah, you're right.
telling you about how much I love this fucking game
Oh, fuck Red
and
Dead,
how
man.
much you can do in
I
it.
don't really care for shit set in the past.
Get the fuck off the horse and rob something.
The only
dude.
thing I like set in the past is Saving Private Ryan
Great movie.
and Django.
Also a great movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could trail off into that too with Leonardo DiCaprio, but
Yeah, fuck Red Dead.
no, dude, no.
I'm sure it's a great game, but
It's-
it delayed GTA 6, so fuck it.
The way that but it also will enhance it because there are things
Yeah,
that
they're taking things from Red Dead. Yeah.
the interaction with the NPCs that you couldn't really do in 5. What could you do with like somebody in 5? You just fucking shoot him or hit him with a car
Yeah.
or punch him. You could like interact with him in Red Dead. Now I heard in the new one you could like really interact
They
with
say
an
every NPC is gonna have their own life.
Yeah, like and living it kind of almost like statically in the background, going
Like a
to
loop,
work
going on a loop,
and
basically going to work, going to
you
just
could
doing-
catch like that same if you followed him, he'll go to the workplace
Yeah.
or whatever. That's pretty fucking cool.
They say most
know.
of the buildings gonna be enterable due to some AI shit, like AI
Are
generation.
you nervous that that's gonna maybe fuck the game up a little bit?
No,
No.
it's gonna be better. GTA 5, you can't go inside shit with groceries. I mean, the convenience stores.
There's other shit. There's other
What?
shit. Like there were banks and
It ain't much.
like some warehouses, a couple of like, empty buildings. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
That
No,
shit
you're
gonna be
right.
way better.
Listen, it is gonna be cool. I agree with you about that, but
I can't wait. Take my money.
take my money.
For real.
That's
As
just
soon
gonna.
as they announce a date, I'm gonna buy a PS5.
Is that gonna burn your time up? Like, are you still gonna do your like? Because I feel like when that comes out, I'm not gonna have normal responsibilities. I'm gonna make sure my kids are fed, and that's about it. And
I don't
I'm
have no responsibility.
well. You
Like,
work out.
yeah, I'm still gonna do my workout.
Like, you're still gonna
I'm
make
gonna do
sure
that
you
shit
get your
as soon as
workouts.
I get home, so I can hurry up and play
That's
GTA.
it, dude. Fuck yeah, jump on that.
Hell yeah.
How long is your workout?
About a half hour.
That's it.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people will be like, I'm working out for like a fucking hour. Like I'm.
Yeah, I mean, it just depends. Cause a lot of people, I feel like the people who do like an hour, they probably lift and do cardio. I'm not doing no fucking cardio.
You don't do any cardio at all.
No.
So do you feel like you have a good, like, well, I don't know, like can you go for a while? Do you think
What
when
you
when
mean?
you're in the sack, dude? Like when you're fucking, like can you
Yeah.
keeping the stamina up? You're not never running out of breath.
I mean, you just gotta pace yourself. You gotta know. Yeah.
What if the person doesn't want the pacing, dude?
What do you
What
mean?
if they need it? What if they
Ain't
want
about
that
what they
fucking
want.
the drill, dude?
Ain't about what they want.
About what they want. Says the single man. No, that's cool.
Hey.
Sorry.
I mean, I
But
could
yeah.
not be single. Like, I could text somebody right now and say, "Hey, you want to be in a relationship?" They would say yes, but I'm not gonna do that.
Oh, I know it's not your thing,
Yeah.
but
I mean, I'm not anti-relationship. It's just not the right person.
from talking to you, it seems almost like you've in the past that you just don't like the norms of a relationship. Like you come home and your partner's there, and you're gonna spend time now with your partner with your
Yeah, I
relaxation
need my
time.
alone time still.
Yeah,
Like,
that
that's the thing. I can't have like a clingy partner. I need somebody who like got their like own shit to do. And yeah,
and like see that to me.
like we can chill sometimes, but I'm not about to just.
Sometimes,
All my free time is not about to be spent next to another person. It's just not ever gonna happen.
dude.
You had to break both my legs and not give me a wheelchair for me to spend all my time next to another person.
That's so crazy that you talk about it like that, because Amber is like a stark contrast, dude. Like she just always wants to be fucking next to me
Yeah,
all the
I
time, and
can't
like
do it.
I can't say that I'm different. Like I would like her to be in the room, like you know what I mean. Like I wanna if I'm playing a game, my ideal situation is she's like sitting in the room somewhere
No,
where
I don't
I
even
can
want
see
that.
her. No,
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 no.
not even if like a quick little hey, what's going on? Like
I mean, you can stop in, say what's up real quick, but I don't want you just sitting there.
so you're not hanging out in the living room like when you were married. You weren't hanging in the living room. You were like
At my computer,
at
bro.
your fucking computer in your room. You guys had separate rooms?
We had our bedroom, but I had a room for my computer and shit. Like,
It was a 2-bedroom that you lived in?
yeah.
So shit, so that whole room was yours? It wasn't like a game room?
I mean, it wasn't like mine.
Did he come in there and like game and shit while you
No,
played the
he
PC or no?
No,
So it was yours. Basically,
actually,
essentially.
you would like, would yeah, like, cause if I'm working on music, like, you don't like,
That's a big thing that I do forget, that you were working on like unique kind of peace and quiet while
Yeah.
you do that shit. So that makes sense. But that's just funny to me. That
yeah. I mean, no,
you're
I'll
just
probably
like,
be
I need
more.
some time to be away from you before I can be with you.
Yeah, I need my alone time. Like, I do.
I think that's normal. I
and,
think
like,
that is like fine.
it ain't just that. Like, we can be together, but we gotta be doing. So I can't just sit on the fucking couch and watch TV with you for hours.
That's something I
I would
can't
lose
do
my
anymore,
fucking
dude. I
mind.
can't do that either. It's
Like, that shit is boring.
the show has to be good.
Yeah, if it's like if new seasons of Stranger Things come out, we could binge watch that. Today's episode of the Riff Stop is brought to you by. Are you a white boy with no style,
Yeah.
no love interests,
Yeah.
and a poor taste in music?
Hey.
Download the app. The app lets you rent a black friend fast. Standard rentals can be as short as a half hour and as long as 3 days. Rates vary by location and level of blackness. Our employees, aka NIGs, come from a wide variety of backgrounds. Order a nerdy NIG for a safe, family-friendly aesthetic, or get a NIG with a lot of street cred for more dire situations. NIGs are super chill, but will record all private interactions via body cam for safety purposes.
That makes sense.
Need help picking out the right fit for a first date? Need help getting a date in the first place? Chose Drake in the biggest rap battle ever? Do people look at you when they sing the hook on Not Like Us? Our niggas got you covered. It's not just for white boys. We want all y'all's money. Fix your life and download the app now. That's NIGR. We're not racist. That's just how it's pronounced. Use code RIPSTOP to save 20% off your first nig. Now back to the program.
I'm trying to learn, dude.
I low-key hate that shit.
What?
Like, all these people walking around like Nike Tech fleece and shit. Like, bro, you are 40. Put on some fucking pants. Like, it's be like, motherfuckers walking around in full Nike Tech jogging outfits and shit. Like,
I thought about that the other day. Like, Amber was trying to get me to get this full outfit, and it was like a whole Nike hoodie with the pants, and it had like some orange graphic on the pants and the leg, and I'm like, I'll get the hoodie, but I'm not getting the fucking pants. And she's like, why? You gotta match. And I'm like, match? What am I fucking, like, who am I? Like, what am I fucking matching for? I'm gonna wear the same jeans I wear every fucking day with this hoodie. You know what I mean? When I'm feeling flashy now that I got this Nike hoodie. And of course, since I'm skinny as fuck, I get the medium, and it's long enough, but it looks like I'm fucking swimming in it. So
a medium?
Yeah. And I go back to the store.
What size do you wear?
What do you mean, like in shirts or hoodies?
Yeah.
Dude, schmedium. That's the size I need. That's the size that I wish they fucking made.
Dude, I used to wear medium. How are you wearing? You too tall to wear medium? What?
That's another thing, dude. It's like everything fits me like a fucking small. And then if I want it to fit me to my body, I have to wear a small. But then if I do that, I look like I just like got back from surviving the Holocaust, dude. Like I just put some pounds on after getting off the train. Like it's bad, dude. I don't feel unhealthy. I go to the doctor and they're like, "Yeah, dude, your BMI is fine." And I mean, hey, you say everybody in your family's skinny, so if that's the case, that's just your genes. I'm like, well, dude, I walk around and like I turn to the side. My friends are like, "Where the fuck did you go?" It's not good, dude. So I'm trying to gain weight. I'm eating a lot, and I'm conscious about sugar intake because I don't want diabetes. So like I can't just like pound cookies and shit like that. So I'm just trying to eat more chicken.
Chicken is
And
not
beef,
gonna cut it, bro.
beef a little bit, I don't know.
Chicken is too lean.
Well, how did you gain weight? Because you were skinnier when we first
Eating
met.
and a little help from Boost.
Them boost drinks, them high calorie boost drinks are the truth, actually.
Yeah, chicken ain't gonna cut it. You gotta eat something with some fucking fat in it. Like chicken is like pure protein.
It is,
And
but
you
like
barely work out.
no. We were talking about working out, but we got kind of off the topic a little quick. I'm getting there, dude.
With your 15-pound dumbbells.
Shut the fuck up, dude. That's only for triceps. I'm doing 20s for biceps. All right. Let that be fucking known. 20s for biceps.
Ooh.
They're fine, dude. Listen. Whatever, man. I'm not proud of it. But I'm honest. But listen.
That's hilarious.
Look, you think it's so funny. I don't think you could find a lot of guys around here that we know that you could grab a 15, 20-pound dumbbell and like put it behind your head and do like 10 of them bitches, tricep extensions, and then stop for a second, then do 10 more and be like and not struggle. I think a lot of dudes are struggling.
How long you wait between sets?
Like 60 seconds. 120 seconds maybe if
That's
I'm
probably part of your problem. Like,
Is that too long?
no, the way I work out, so I'll do curls, push-ups, lat pulls, like butterflies, standing crunch, floor crunch. That's one set. Then I do all that again. 2 sets. So it's like you get.
But what are you waiting in between?
I'm not waiting nothing between each
You
exercise.
do all that shit? You just do it?
It's different muscle groups. So it's not going to be the same. Like,
Yeah, but
doing the
they
same
overlap. They overlap. Your bicep overlaps when you do chest shit.
Does it?
I mean, if say you're doing like dumbbells, like just straight up dumbbell curls, and then you go to like lifting like chest, like just lifting
It's
on a
totally
bench.
different.
you're using your chest muscles, but your arms are still like gonna be a little bit tired from
Yeah, but it's
from
not
the
gonna
dumbbell
stop you
toll.
from being able to do the exercise.
So you think that's how you got you
You
got
have to
drastic
rotate.
changes so fastly or so quick?
You have to rotate exercises. Like people at the gym do it like how you doing it because you at the gym, so you can't. You might not.
I'm not
Once.
at the gym.
No,
I
I'm
don't even
saying
know,
once you
but
leave your machine, somebody else is gonna want it most likely.
oh yeah.
So you can't do the rotation like that. But that's the ideal way to do it.
What, like how I'm doing it, or you?
No,
You just pumping it out?
it's not about that. I'm doing different exercises. Then I come back to that exercise. Like I do curls. I do push ups. The push ups is not fucking with my biceps.
You
So
just
by the
do
time I
curls,
get
then
back to,
pop down and do push-ups, and you
I
pop
mean, I
back up.
might wait like I might it might take me 30 seconds to get to the push ups.
Okay.
Or yeah, like if I'm really lazy, I might wait a couple minutes, look at my phone, but it ain't like I'm
Get a new YouTube
waiting
video.
my arms for rest. It's not.
Okay.
It's a totally different workout.
So you think the time you wait in between sets really plays a major difference in
No,
gains?
it's not about the time you
Oh,
wait.
no.
I mean, it's not. It
Or
don't
just
make a
the-
difference in gains. It's
the
letting
rest?
your muscles rest so you can do the next set. 2 minutes is not enough. That's why you do different exercises, then come back to that. It gives you more time between
I don't know. I
sets.
feel like the way that I've always seen working out in the traditional way is that you pump out 10 to 12 reps, you wait about 30 to 60 seconds, and then you pump out 10 to 12 more, and then you just do it for 3 sets.
Nah.
What? You're debating that that's not the normal way?
Let's look at the screen and see who looks like they work out and who looks like they don't.
That doesn't fucking mean anything.
That means a lot.
You can do the unconventional method and still get buff. I'm just not doing it enough. I don't do it ever. I'm starting now
I'm
to
saying,
do it
you
now.
say you do 10 and then you struggle to get through the next 10. It's because you only waited 2 minutes. You got to get your
But
muscles.
when you're struggling to get through those 10, you're tearing the muscles, and that's what you want. You want to
I'm
get.
saying it's still going to be a struggle if you wait 3 more minutes, but you will be able to get through them. You sound like you're not getting through them.
Sometimes I gotta stop at like 8 or 9.
See, no, that's not. No. You got to be able to get through it.
I would argue that the longer you wait, the more your muscles get to rest and the less impact you're putting on them.
It ain't about the impact you're putting on them.
I feel like it is.
It's about the reps.
And in the reps, you're putting impact on the muscles and you're tearing them.
Yeah.
Right. And
But
I don't
you
know.
just need.
I need to
need
do
most reps you
anything.
can
I need
get.
to fucking just do push-ups anytime I can get the fucking chance.
You need to lift heavy with low reps. That's what you need to do. if
What,
you
heavier
actually-
than 20 fucking
I'm saying
pounds?
lift as heavy as you can. Not as heavy as you can, but like.
I've done that before.
And finish,
Tore
like,
my
the
shit.
Sets. But, yeah.
I'm trying. Listen, the whole moral of the story here is that I'm trying. All right, I'm gonna try to keep a steady.
I'm trying to help you out. Like, if
I
you
will try that method.
do that, then switch to push-ups, then come back and do that again, or do push-ups and then do something else and then come back. Like, that's the thing. Like, you're not supposed to just go straight through like that.
I'll give it a try. Is there anything you've had to do recently that you don't want to do, that you've had to pay for, that you've,
I had to pay the state of Ohio $3,000 fucking dollars, and then I had to get a fucking thermostat in my car fixed.
Well, we talked about the state of Ohio thing, I think, last episode, no?
Okay.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. The next day, my fucking thermostat went out.
The next day,
Yes.
after we talked about it?
After we talked about the Ohio shit, yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, my
And what
thermos-
happened with that fucking... That mechanic charged you fucking taxed your shit, didn't he?
$650. $50 fucking part.
Would you let, like, an amateur... Sorry.
Yeah.
Would you let an amateur mechanic go at it
Yeah.
if you could buy the part for, say, $70, $80?
Part was $50.
Damn, bro. Where did you fucking go? I mean, you know, like,
Midas.
oh, okay. Well, they got the Midas touch, dude.
Ain't no mom and pop places open
That's a
on the
gold
weekend. That's the thing.
Oh, and you had to get that shit fixed, right?
It was 20 degrees.
You don't know a dude.
No.
You gotta meet a dude. Like, I know a couple dudes, and I mean, it's seriously like saved me money. Like, just knowing a dude who can
I mean, I probably
fix
could
a
have
fucking
found
car.
somebody if I had time to wait and look for somebody, but it was fucking 20 degrees and I had no fucking thermostat.
Yeah, 20 degrees. That's tough getting. You know, like my uncle. He usually is like one of my dudes who like working. And he's like, "Fuck you.
I ain't even talking about
I'm
for
not
them to
working in
do the
that
work. I'm
cold."
talking about I needed my car to be warm.
Oh shit, yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean,
fuck
what are you doing on the weekend? Leaving the house, really?
laundry,
Oh, okay,
like
okay. Shit.
shopping, like,
You're
yeah.
just like fix that shit immediately. I don't really give a
Yeah.
fuck how much it costs, really, because I'll go like 2 or 3 days to wait for that guy to like save
I
the
mean, if I don't
300
need
bucks.
my car for 2, 3 days, sure, but fuck that.
Would you let me possibly try?
No,
Why not?
not something like that.
I've been doing some car work myself. I've been like learning a little bit.
I mean, what have you learned?
So I started with the basics, right? Like changing the brakes and the rotors. And then I got a little bit deeper into like I fucked with the caliper, right? And then I changed an engine mount. An engine mount, that sounds serious, no?
Yeah,
I
nah.
changed one. And then also, listen, bruh, it's as easy as watching a video, having the tools,
No, the
and
fuck it
having
ain't.
the where. It really is. And like, let me tell you something. And anybody that's listening, really, if you think that you are strong enough to crack a nut, or you have the tool to crack that nut, like an impact drill, or an like a battery powered ratchet, you can do it. You just watch the video. The dude takes everything off. You take everything that dude took off. You lay it all out on the ground. You put your new piece on. Sometimes putting that new piece on it's kind of a trick. That's the tricky part. Is like getting the shit back on like the way it should be.
That
Once
shit
you
was.
get it on and you put the pieces back on in the reverse order, you take it off. Everything's tight. It's good.
Yeah, I'm good.
You can do it.
I would get too frustrated, and then you can't like. You gotta complete the job. Like once you started, you fucked. You can't like
That's the
halfway through be like, all right, fuck this. I'm gonna have somebody else do it. Like,
that's the fear that I had getting into it. And like
yeah, I'm
once I
good.
realized though that you can, dude, like I mean, look at me. Like we were just talking about working out. Like I'm not that strong, but I can get out there and change my brakes and my rotors and like, the engine mount and like stuff like
That
that.
shit is too serious for me to be fucking with.
You wouldn't change your own oil?
Oil, yeah, I did that before.
That's easy as fuck. Dude,
Fuck
it's all
oil. I'm talking about a repair. Changing oil is not a fucking repair.
Would you repair your
No.
tire?
What do you mean repair?
Take the
my
tire off, take the brake pads out, put new brake pads in.
No.
Not even change the rotor?
I'm not touching my brakes, bruh.
Dog, it's as easy as you take the tire off, you unscrew 2 bolts on a caliper, you set it on top of your rotor, and then your pads, you take a little flathead, you poke it out on each side, you place the new ones in, you put the caliper back on, you tighten those 2 bolts, you put your tire back on. That's it. That's literally it. If you don't change the rotor, that's it. And I'm telling you, man,
Don't
if
you gotta like bleed brakes or some shit?
like see, that's like some stuff like you could do it, but like if you get in your car and you pump the brakes a couple times and you hit it real hard, like it's fine. You know what I mean? Like you're good.
Yeah,
And like
I'm
even
good.
if you have like automatic like some fucking shit like where your parking brake comes on electronically, you just decompress the caliper electronically through the system. You just watch a video. I'm telling you, I've done it myself.
Yeah,
And
I'm
it's
good.
and like I just bought that Wrangler and like I'm like so scared to do anything to it because it's like a newer car and I don't want to fuck it up. But I went ahead and just changed the brakes myself. And dude, it was like fucking $50, bro. And it's like you could save so much money you do yourself. If I'm telling you, man, if I can really push a message out there, if you could do your own car work, it will save you so much money. And it's
I don't have that much faith in myself. I'm not about to do my own car.
why you have enough faith to create music and put music out. That's I would
Yeah,
never have enough faith to do
putting
that.
music out might not. It's definitely not gonna kill me. If I fuck my brakes up, I could die. Like I'm not about to change my fucking brakes.
That's true, but
What
like
the fuck
you
mean?
could put out shitty music and it could be embarrassing, and then you have
Okay.
to live with that embarrassment, and you're the
If you
shitty
put out
music
shitty
guy.
music and it's embarrassing, probably 10 people heard it. It's not that big of a deal.
Okay.
Like, no, I'm not fucking with my brakes. I'm cool.
I get it. I get that like seriousness about. Listen, I wouldn't change my brake lines on my own.
I'm not
You know what I
changing
mean? But
nothing.
like brakes, you gotta change your brakes,
I
dude.
put a donut on. That's about it.
Yeah. Some people can't even do that, dude. So
Yeah, I'm not fucking with my car like that.
Shit.
I changed a battery,
Changing batteries ain't too bad.
and I ain't even do that. I had fucking Walmart do that shit.
They changed the battery out for you?
It's free when you buy it from there, so I'm like, fuck it, why would I do it?
What?
If you buy the battery from them, it's free.
Really?
Yeah.
I recently bought a battery and I fucking went out there and did it in like the 30-degree, 20-degree weather
That's dumb.
myself. Well, listen to you. Let me tell you something. I went down to the Steelyard Walmart
Oh.
and
Oh.
it's like this
I don't even think they got an
70-year-old
auto.
dude.
They don't got an auto thing.
They do.
Oh, do they?
They do. And you can pull up over there and the door even works.
I'm good.
Surprisingly enough. And you get in there and it's this old ass dude. He's got a cane. You know what I mean? Like, and he's like, put the battery in the cart and wheel it over for me. I'm like, I'm not gonna ask this guy. Even if I would have known, I probably
Well, you
wouldn't.
wouldn't have been the dude to do it.
The other
They
only
got
person there was like
texts.
this fat chick, dude, who was like
The
literally
other
like.
techs is probably working on cars or something. They got text. That old
I don't
dude
think
was
the
not-
Steelyard Walmart's got text. Dude.
They have text.
They got fucking
If you got an automotive area, you got automotive text.
maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a spot for sure. You know they took out all self-pay registers there. So now when you go, there's hundreds of fucking people there because it's always busy. And don't ask why I'm going to the Steelyard Walmart. I find myself there sometimes.
Yeah, I'll never go there.
It's rated the worst Walmart in the world.
Yeah.
And it's pretty bad. I waited in the Amber asked me to get her a deodorant one time.
Why the fuck would you go to Walmart for deodorant?
Dude, I was in the area and I just needed
There's a CVS in every fucking area.
There was one right by my house, and I should have just stopped there. Lesson
Why
fucking.
the fuck would you go to giant
lesson-
ass Walmart for a
lesson
thing
learned,
of
bro.
deodorant?
Listen, lesson learned. I don't know, but I get in there
You
and
think I'm gonna let you do some work on my car, making decisions like that?
fuck you, motherfucker. I was in the area, but anyways, I get in there and the deodorant's behind a fucking case with a lock, along with the razors and the shave shit. Everything is behind a glass fucking wall, dude. And I get in there and I ask for somebody from like some random chick walking by. She's like, yeah, I'll buzz somebody. No one ever came. So I got kind of like irritated, but also like, hey, I'm at the Steelyard Walmart, so I'm just going to do my own thing. So I went behind the counter and I started looking for the thing to open the fucking door. I'm not even fucking around. I was just like fucking annoyed. And like these dudes came around the corner and it's like these like 5 Indian dudes and they're all like laughing, having a good time. Kind of like a Walmart fun run, you know, almost. Like they're in there, they're goofing, they're pushing the cart around. They got Halloween masks on because it's around the Halloween time. And they're like, they need something from there. And they're like, what are you doing? I'm like, I'm looking for the fucking key. And they're like, we'll help you. So we're all looking for it. And this girl finally comes by and she goes, what are you doing? And I'm like, well, I needed something, and I've been here for 20 minutes, and no one ever came. So I was just looking for the key to get my deodorant out, and then I was going to go pay for it. And she goes, you're not supposed to do that. That's illegal. And I'm like, yeah, well, I was doing it. And she goes, what if I told the police? And I said, I don't know, you could tell them, but, like, I never got the key, and
You
I
still
never
nothing,
did
like-
anything, so you could tell them. She goes, and she's just, like, kind of smiling at me, like, in disbelief that I was being so honest with her that I was looking for the key. And she's like, well, I can open it for you, but I don't know if I should. And I'm like, what the fuck do you think I'm going to do? Grab the deodorant, run? I was trying to get in there to get the deodorant. Like, I'll pay for this shit. But I don't know. It was just unique. It was a weird experience, bro. It's like, I don't know. I'll go there again if I have to, but I don't want to if I never have to.
Yeah, I'm not going to that Walmart.
It was weird. It was kind of fun, though. It felt cool kind of being, like, a little lawless and, like, looking for the key and, like, it would have felt really good if I got the door open and all the dudes started like fucking cheering me on. You know, that would have been really cool. But that didn't happen.
That's some movie. Like, that's some shit that could be in a comedy. Like, you just
Oh,
fucking...
yeah, and all these Indian dudes start fucking like cheering me on. That would be fucking cool.
Bro, I gotta get this fucking deodorant in 10 minutes.
Dude, listen, I'm a patient fucking dude for no reason when it comes to like
I would have left. I would never went there in the first place.
Other
with
people,
deodorant,
man.
but, yeah.
I stood there, dude. To the point where I'm gonna fucking look for it. But shit,
Like, we got
how
it.
you feeling? Yeah, that was pretty good. I feel like we should probably wrap this up. It's almost longer than I feel like a normal one, no?
Yeah. Yeah.
Fuck.
That's pretty long.
We had a lot to cover.
Yeah.
And we went off on a couple tangents too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
That was episode 2 of the Riff Stop. Hope y'all enjoyed the ad read.
Don't forget to use the code.
Riff Stop for 20% off.
That's it. I need to remember that so I can remind everybody every episode.
Yeah, what's the name of that for you?
That's on you. I'm definitely. No.
Yeah.
If they ever request me to read the ad, just tell them no, because I'm not gonna do
What if
it.
we had like AI you do it? Like we just AI your voice?
No,
Just type it in.
no, because then people believe it. I don't know. I don't want to get canceled before I even become anything.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm good. I don't. You might get canceled. I don't
How
know.
am I get
Dude.
canceled?
You're
I
like.
ain't write it.
That's true.
I got paid to read it. That's it. That's all that happened. I didn't.
That is true. And at the end of the day, it's not even what you're saying.
Yeah.
It's 4 letters.
It just sounds like that. Like, that's just how it's pronounced.
Exactly.
But yeah, everybody have a good weekend, and we will see y'all next week.
Peace.
Peace.